My name is Chana Lawson, also known as CC the Geek, and I am the founder and CEO of HBCU Con. So I've been a geek pretty much all my life. I was born into it. My mom is a Star Trek fan. She actually named me after Star Trek, Shauna of Triskelion. And my father is a Star Wars fan, big Darth Vader fan. My mom actually likes all the sci-fi. She used to watch X-Files, and she loves Game of Thrones. So it was really I was predisposed, if you will, to being a geek. And then, but it was never really something that was outwardly celebrated, especially in my parents' generation, the baby boomer generation. They weren't really allowed the freedom to be as expressive and creative without it being stigmatized. So now that I'm able to take it to the next level, since I started cosplaying in 2015, Baltimore Comic-Con, it's just been a really wild ride, and it's been so humbling to see my parents slowly let their inner geek shine, because now they know that it's safe for them to do so. So it's just been a beautiful experience. It's been a wild ride, and I'm looking forward for all the things to come. So HBCU Con is getting ready for our inaugural live event. It will be April 29th through May 1st at my alma mater, Bowie State University. And we are also doing a hybrid event, so this will be both virtual and in person. So post-COVID conventioning has been interesting. Overall, I love the fact that I get to see my friends I haven't seen in almost 2 years in some cases. And I think that it's great that New York Comic-Con had a mandatory vaccination mandate. I'm in high support of that to make sure that the safety of all the guests and patrons is protected. So I feel confident knowing that that mandate is in effect and that all the steps are being taken to make sure that the guests are safe. The art scene in DC has always been booming, and I think it's been vastly underestimated, particularly when you look at institutions like Howard, where I went to grad school, and just the rich community and culture of cosplay. We have some of the biggest conventions in the world. MagFest, Music and Gaming Festival, CATSACON, which is a huge anime and manga convention, and also AwesomeCon, which is the largest convention in the city. So DC is just so rich and vibrant in various cultures, and having grown up in DC when it was known as Chocolate City, it's just really beautiful to see how that art continues to manifest, and our art is always very intuitive and reflective of the times in which we live. And I'm a firm believer in what Nina Simone said, that it's an artist's duty to reflect the times. So that's the really cool thing about that I love about both DC and New York, and I think that we share that in common. Make sure you follow us on all platforms at HBCU Con. You can also check out our website, hbcucon.org. You can follow me personally on all platforms at CC the Geek. That's 2 C's, THEGEEK. I want to shout out to the beautiful and brilliant creators of Tokyo Bronx. They are amazing. Make sure y'all follow them on all platforms and continue to support, because they support people like me.